Today I wasn't at work and I didn't have the children with me, so I decided to get outside and go for a walk. Living in a village gives you plenty of options for walks to go on, but today I wanted to go and visit one of my favourite little places. It's about a 10-minute drive from Earlscone towards Colchester. It's a special little antiques place and a cafe all rolled into one. It's called the Shoulder of Mutton. What I like to do first is to park up and go for a walk. So down by the side of the Shoulder of Mutton, there is a lovely little pathway, and I love going exploring. They have a beautiful little river there, and you can follow it round. This little area is called the Fordham Hall Estate and is open to the public. Now, if you take the little path, it will lead you out into some beautiful fields. And today I was happy to see that I wasn't alone. Hello, sheep. Although I don't think they were so happy to see me. I absolutely relish being outside. There is nothing like it, especially on a sunny autumn day. Yes, it's a bit cold, but who cares? It's worth it. Getting outside isn't just about catching the sunshine, it's about helping your mental health. For me, I have been through quite a bit this year and over the last kind of 10 years, and what has helped the best has been to just get outside, reconnect with Mother Nature. It helps you breathe, it helps you retain focus, and it makes the world seem so much smaller. It also helps me to calm down and feel less overwhelmed with what's happening at home. Isn't Mother Nature simply glorious? Look at the colours. I love the reds, the greens, the browns, and everything that falls from the trees. Here, look at these little acorns. And I always used to imagine that the shells would be perfect hats for little fairies living in the forest. I had such a great imagination as a child. There is also nothing better than walking amongst the leaves and listen to that crunching sound. It's perfect. Look at this incredible tree trunk with its roots and other things growing around the base of the tree, and how interwoven it looks. It looks almost sewn. Like, I can't believe that has grown out of the ground and has been there way before I was born and will be there hopefully long after I'm gone. I absolutely have such an affinity for trees. So here I am down by the river, and there happened to be a fallen tree going across it, which I think has been there for a while, and I simply couldn't resist it. I had to go for a little walk across it. I didn't bring the phone, so I left it there just to test things out. I've seen too many fail videos of people falling in or dropping their phone, which I didn't want to do. After deciding that the tree trunk was strong enough, I went back and grabbed my phone. Here I am, just stood there looking down, and I decided to play poo sticks. I dropped that leaf in as I couldn't find a stick, and there it goes. And I just sat there for a moment, taking it in and just listening to the sound of the water and taking deep breaths. Shortly after this, the weather looked like it was about to change, so I thought I'd head back to the Shoulder of Mutton to go for a look round its famous antiques. As you can imagine, this farmhouse has a lot of history. In fact, the earliest records of the farmhouse show that it was around in 1380. Now, the Shoulder of Mutton's website have a lot more information about the age of the farmhouse and how it evolved over the years. Then it was time for some browsing. I absolutely love antiques. I love items from the past that I like to think each item has its own history and a story. And if it could talk, it would tell you so. Oh, not sure about that one though. But up the stairs, there are 3 other rooms full of glorious little things, well, big and small, and all different prices. Antiques aren't always as expensive as you think. It just depends on what you're looking for. For me personally, it's all about the bric-a-brac and bits and pieces that you didn't know you needed, just like this butter dish with the horses on it. I love that. They have all kinds of things here, look, from artwork to pottery to glassware, and like I said, it all depends on what tickles your fancy. I also have to note here that this room apparently is the most haunted room in that house. There is actually a sign up by that mirror that states a bit of information about their little visitors. I have to say, I also love pretty things, feminine things, things that would go on a dressing table or that would adorn a lady's boudoir, like a dressing table set or a mirror. I also love old tea sets that have either a floral design on that are very pretty. I'm not sure how the traffic lights got in there, but that's an interesting piece. Hello, Jack and Rose. All the details of where to find this amazing place is below in the description. Like I said earlier, I like to think that each piece has its very own history, and I wish I could know more. Like with the embroidery there that has a name and a date on it that someone sat and stitched, and it was framed and it still exists long after they're gone, and I find such comfort in that. Oh, here's a beautiful floral tea set. And my lovely late Nan taught me all about looking at the symbols on the bottoms of the pottery, and you can Google these to tell you roughly how old a set is. Here I am crouched down rummaging through an old postcard collection. I love how somebody took the time to collect that years and years ago, and somehow it has survived and is still here for the right person. Now for something a little bit different. This is uranium glass, which was typically made in the 20s and 30s and glows bright green under UV light. My husband particularly loves collecting that. I also really enjoy art and love looking at paintings and prints. I particularly love these two women, so classy. There's also instruments and some taxidermy, which I'm really not into. So there I was, thinking that I was about to get away with not actually spending any money when I found some things. I also really love collecting household items. Look at that little monk, isn't he sweet? But I love things that will go in a kitchen, in a living room, even though I have no more space. And look at this sewing kit. This is just stunning. Look how well that has been made. But it wasn't that caught my eye. Hello, little enamel candle holder. After all that excitement, it was then time for a lovely slice of orange cake and a cappuccino. Yummy. I also didn't just buy the candlestick holder. There was something else quite close by to it which I fell in love with. I'm not sure how old it is, but I think it's adorable and I have the perfect place for it.